Welcome to today's exciting video, where we dive into the fascinating world of rare and valuable Washington quarter dollars. In this episode, we are counting down the most valuable top 5 Washington quarters that are making headlines in today's auction market. These coins are not just pieces of history, they are treasures that combine beauty, rarity, and incredible monetary value. Collectors all over the world are on the hunt for these gems, and their prices are soaring higher than ever. If you have one of these in your possession, you could be holding a small fortune in your hands. Let's get started. First up, the Washington quarter dollar from 1987 with the P mint mark is a coin that has captured the attention of collectors and enthusiasts in today's active rare coin market. This coin, even in very fine condition, is recognized for its strong collector demand and impressive value potential. In this video, we will explore the rich history, fascinating features, rarity, and present-day market value of this beautiful piece, showing you why it remains one of the sought-after treasures in American coinage. The story of the 1987 Washington quarter begins with the long-running Washington quarter series, first introduced in 1932 to commemorate the 200th anniversary of George Washington's birth. The design by sculptor John Flanagan, featuring the proud portrait of Washington on the obverse and the bold eagle on the reverse, became one of the most iconic images in U.S. coinage. The P mint mark signifies that the coin was struck at the Philadelphia Mint, a facility known for producing high-quality coins that stand the test of time. The 1987 P Washington quarter in very fine condition retains sharp design details, with George Washington's hairlines, facial features, and the eagle's wings still visible and well-defined. The coin's bright luster and strong strike give it a distinguished look, making it a standout in any collection. The combination of classic design, quality minting, and the historical era it represents gives this coin a special place among both experienced collectors and new enthusiasts entering the hobby. Rarity is a key driver of demand, and while millions of quarters were minted in 1987, coins in truly well-preserved, very fine or higher condition are becoming increasingly desirable. Over the years, circulation has worn down the majority of these coins, leaving fewer quality survivors for collectors. The demand is further boosted by the fact that collectors often seek specific mint marks and years to complete their Washington quarter sets, making the 1987 P a coin of strategic importance for set completion. In today's active rare coin market, the value of the 1987 P Washington quarter in very fine condition continues to be strong. Depending on market trends, collector demand, and overall preservation quality, these coins can command impressive premiums over face value. Auction houses and private sales have shown that even common-date quarters, when in collectible condition, can reach prices that surprise many casual observers. The 1987 P is one of those coins whose demand reflects both its historical charm and its role in a complete collection. For collectors, there are important tips to keep in mind. Always handle your coins with care to preserve their surfaces and prevent any new marks. Store them in protective holders to maintain their condition. When purchasing a 1987 P quarter, look for strong details and minimal wear, as these qualities will continue to add to its desirability over time. Connecting with reputable dealers and staying informed about auction results will also help you secure the best value when buying or selling. In conclusion, the 1987 Washington quarter with the P mint mark in very fine condition is far more than just small change. It is a piece of American history with lasting beauty and growing collector demand. Its iconic design, historical background, and scarcity in higher grades make it a coin worth holding and cherishing. In today's thriving coin market, this quarter shines brightly as a valuable and respected collectible that will continue to stand out in years to come. Next up, the Washington quarter dollar of 1985 with the D mint mark is a true highlight for coin enthusiasts and collectors in today's numismatic market. This coin, even in very fine condition, has gained recognition for its collectability, historical significance, and the value it can command in the right circles. The 1985 D quarter is not just a piece of circulating currency, it is a piece of American history, carrying with it the charm of the mid-1980s era and the craftsmanship of the Denver Mint. Collectors worldwide now look at this coin as a desirable treasure that represents both heritage and investment potential. The history of the 1985 D Washington quarter traces back to the long-standing Washington quarter series, first introduced in 1932 to commemorate the 200th anniversary of George Washington's birth. Over the decades, the design became an iconic part of U.S. coinage. By 1985, the quarter had already been a staple in American pockets for more than 50 years, but each year's mintage held its own unique traits. The Denver Mint, marked with a distinctive D below Washington's neck, struck millions of these coins, yet not all survived in collectible condition. Today, those that have been preserved in appealing grades such as very fine are sought after, as they display a balance between original detail and natural circulation history. One of the unique features of the 1985 D quarter lies in its detailed design work. On the obverse, the profile of George Washington is bold and proud, with fine hair details still visible in a very fine example. The reverse carries the striking heraldic eagle with outstretched wings, clutching arrows and olive branches, a timeless symbol of America's strength and peace. The Denver Mint mark adds another layer of interest, as collectors often pursue coins from specific mints to complete their sets. The nickel-clad copper composition, while common for the era, still retains an attractive luster when well preserved, adding to its visual appeal. When it comes to rarity and collector demand, the 1985 D quarter stands in an impressive position among modern U.S. coinage. While it may not be the rarest by mintage numbers alone, its appeal lies in condition scarcity. Many coins from this year saw heavy circulation, making high-quality and well-detailed examples increasingly challenging to find. A very fine coin shows clear details and minimal wear, which attracts serious collectors aiming to complete high-grade Washington quarter sets. The market for such coins is strong, and as time passes, surviving examples in pleasing condition will only become more desirable. The current market value of the 1985 D Washington quarter in very fine condition reflects both its collectible nature and growing demand. While face value remains 25 cents in commerce, its collector value can far exceed that when offered to the right buyer or at specialized auctions. Numismatic enthusiasts are willing to pay a premium for coins that exhibit both historical relevance and well-preserved detail, and with increasing interest in 1980s U.S. coinage, the 1985 D quarter is positioned to appreciate further in the future. For collectors, acquiring a 1985 D Washington quarter in very fine or better is a wise move. When selecting one, look for coins with sharp, clear details, minimal surface damage, and strong eye appeal. Protecting the coin in a proper holder will help maintain its condition and value. Networking with other collectors and attending coin shows or auctions can also provide opportunities to find exceptional pieces. Patience and attention to quality are the keys to building a valuable Washington quarter collection. In conclusion, the 1985 D Washington quarter in very fine condition is more than just a piece of currency. It is a tangible link to America's rich coinage history and a valuable collectible with strong demand in today's numismatic market. Its historic background, unique design features, and increasing scarcity make it a standout coin worth adding to any collection. As interest in modern-era quarters grows, coins like the 1985 D will continue to shine brightly, both as symbols of heritage and as prized investments for the future. Next up in today's exciting coin journey, we are going to explore one of the most sought-after treasures in the world of numismatics, the 1965 Washington quarter dollar without mint mark, in pristine uncirculated condition. This is not just any coin, it's a piece of American history that shines with value, rarity, and a story that continues to fascinate collectors across the globe. If you think all quarters from the 1960s are common pocket change, this one will change your mind forever. The story of the 1965 Washington quarter begins during a turning point in U.S. coinage history. Up until 1964, quarters were made of 90% silver. However, due to the rising cost of silver and an increasing shortage of coins in circulation, the U.S. Mint made a bold decision to change the composition. Starting in 1965, quarters were struck with a copper-nickel-clad composition, and the mint marks were temporarily removed from coins between 1965 and 1967 to discourage hoarding. The result was a transitional year coin, the first non-silver Washington quarter, that still carried the full dignity and boldness of its predecessors. The 1965 quarter without mint mark stands out with unique features that make it a collector's delight. It carries the iconic profile of George Washington on the obverse, designed by John Flanagan, with the word Liberty boldly above and In God We Trust proudly beside the portrait. On the reverse, the majestic heraldic eagle spreads its wings surrounded by United States of America and quarter dollar. But what makes this particular coin truly special is its uncirculated condition. The sharpness of the strike, the brilliant luster, and the untouched surfaces make it appear as though it has just left the mint presses, untouched by human hands for nearly 6 decades. Its rarity and high demand among collectors come from a combination of factors: historical significance, transitional year status, and the exceptional preservation of uncirculated examples. While millions of 1965 quarters were made for circulation, very few survived in mint-fresh condition. Collectors know that the leap in value happens when a coin has zero wear, retains its original mint luster, and shows no marks from handling. The 1965 quarter without mint mark in uncirculated grade stands at the peak of desirability, especially when certified and graded by reputable services. In today's market, the value of a 1965 Washington quarter without mint mark in uncirculated condition can be surprisingly high. While circulated versions may be worth face value, uncirculated examples, especially those in MS65 or higher grades, can command strong prices at auctions and from private collectors. It's not uncommon for such coins to attract competitive bidding and sell for many multiples of their face value, particularly if they have exceptional eye appeal or are part of a complete high-grade set. For collectors looking to invest in this beauty, a few key tips can make all the difference. Always look for coins with sharp details, original mint luster, and no signs of cleaning. Seek professional grading to certify authenticity and condition. This not only increases the coin's market appeal but also protects your investment. Building a collection with transitional year coins like the 1965 quarter is a powerful way to add historical depth and future value to your holdings. In conclusion, the 1965 Washington quarter without mint mark in uncirculated condition is far more than just a piece of currency. It's a gleaming reminder of a pivotal moment in U.S. coinage history, a testament to American craftsmanship, and a highly desirable asset in today's rare coin market. Its beauty, rarity, and demand make it a true prize for any serious collector, and owning one is like holding a shining piece of 20th century history in the palm of your hand. Next up, coin enthusiasts and treasure hunters. Today, we are diving into the fascinating world of one of the most talked about gems in the numismatic market, the 1967 Washington quarter dollar without a mint mark in very good condition. This coin is not just a piece of metal, it's a piece of history, a collector's pride, and a valuable asset in today's thriving auction market. Collectors from all over the world are keeping a close eye on coins like this because they carry an undeniable charm, historical value, and a rapidly growing price tag in the US dollar market. If you own one, you might just be holding on to something truly special. History and background. The Washington quarter was first introduced in 1932 to honor the 200th anniversary of George Washington's birth. Over the years, it became a staple in American coinage and a favorite for both everyday use and collectors' collections. The 1967 issue is particularly interesting because it was produced during a time when the U.S. Mint temporarily removed mint marks from coins, aiming to discourage coin hoarding during a national coin shortage. This means that whether the coin was struck in Philadelphia, Denver, or San Francisco, no mint mark was added, making the 1967 quarter stand out in history as a unique and transitional piece in American coinage. Unique features of the coin. The 1967 Washington quarter without a mint mark boasts the classic portrait of George Washington on the obverse, designed by John Flanagan, with sharp details that shine even in very good condition. On the reverse, the iconic eagle with outstretched wings is beautifully detailed, surrounded by the words United States of America and quarter dollar. This coin was struck in a copper-nickel composition, but what makes it truly unique is the historical context and the lack of a mint mark, a feature that instantly catches the attention of serious collectors. Rarity and condition for collector demand. While millions were minted, finding a 1967 Washington quarter in very good condition today is becoming increasingly rare because most were heavily circulated over the decades. Collectors value coins that have survived with clear details, strong edges, and minimal wear. The rarity is not just in the mintage numbers, but in the survival rate of well-preserved examples. As more collectors realize the significance of this year and its no mint mark feature, demand has been climbing steadily, making it a hot item in auctions and private sales. Current market value in dollars. In today's active numismatic market, a 1967 Washington quarter without a mint mark in very good condition can fetch an impressive value compared to its face worth. Auction results and collector sales have shown that the price can reach well above common circulation coin values, and when multiple collectors compete for a well-preserved example, the final bid can surprise even experienced coin dealers. The market trend is clear. Coins like this are not just holding their value, they are climbing steadily in price, making them a smart hold for any serious collector. Tips for collectors. If you own a 1967 Washington quarter without a mint mark in very good condition, handle it with care and avoid unnecessary cleaning, as original surfaces are highly valued. Consider storing it in a protective holder or coin slab to maintain its condition. When looking to buy, always seek out coins with strong detail and minimal wear. Attend reputable coin shows, auctions, and online platforms where professional grading and authentication are offered to ensure you're getting genuine pieces. Remember, the better the condition, the higher the market demand and selling price. Conclusion: the 1967 Washington quarter dollar without a mint mark in very good condition is more than just a quarter. It's a piece of American history with increasing demand in today's vibrant coin market. Its unique background, rarity, and growing collector interest make it a true treasure for anyone fortunate enough to own one. With values on the rise and competition among collectors heating up, this coin is a shining example of how a small piece of change can become a big investment. Hold on to it, protect it, and watch its value grow in the years to come. Next up in today's exciting video, we are going to talk about one of the shining stars in the world of U.S. coin collecting, the Washington quarter dollar from 1977 without a mint mark, in very excellent condition. This coin is more than just a piece of currency. It is a remarkable symbol of American history, artistry, and collector pride. In the current numismatic market, coins like this are catching the attention of serious collectors and investors because of their beauty, rarity, and increasing value in dollars. So, if you have one of these coins or are thinking about adding it to your collection, stay tuned, because you're about to discover why the 1977 Washington quarter without a mint mark is in such high demand today. The Washington quarter was first introduced in 1932 to honor the 200th anniversary of George Washington's birth, and it quickly became a permanent part of U.S. coinage. By 1977, the design had become a true American icon, instantly recognized and respected. The absence of a mint mark on this coin tells us that it was struck at the Philadelphia Mint, which traditionally did not place a mint mark on its coins during that era. While millions of quarters were produced that year, only a select few have survived over the decades in truly excellent condition, making them special treasures for collectors. What makes the 1977 no-mint mark Washington quarter stand out are its unique features. On the obverse, we have the elegant profile of George Washington, sculpted with precision and timeless detail. The inscriptions, "Liberty," and "In God We Trust," add to its historic and patriotic appeal. On the reverse, the powerful image of a bald eagle, wings spread in strength, symbolizes freedom and resilience. The fine details in the feathers, the clean edge, and the crisp strike on a well-preserved coin are what set excellent condition examples apart from ordinary circulated pieces. This combination of history, art, and condition is what excites collectors. The rarity of this coin in excellent condition cannot be overstated. While the Philadelphia Mint struck a large number of quarters in 1977, most were used in everyday commerce and show-heavy wear. Finding one today that still has its original luster, sharp edges, and no significant scratches is like discovering a time capsule from over 4 decades ago. Collectors and investors know that such high-quality specimens are not only hard to find but are also becoming harder every year, which drives demand and boosts value in the auction market. Speaking of value, the 1977 Washington quarter without a mint mark in very excellent condition can command an impressive price in today's market. While a worn example might only be worth face value, pristine coins with sharp details and strong eye appeal are selling for big dollars at auctions and to private collectors. Depending on condition, these coins can fetch significant premiums, and the value only increases when the coin is professionally graded and encapsulated. This is why owning one in such a state is both a point of pride and a smart investment for the future. For collectors, my advice is clear. If you come across a 1977 no-mint mark Washington quarter in excellent condition, protect it immediately. Store it in a quality coin holder to prevent damage, and consider getting it graded by a reputable coin grading service to maximize its value. Keep an eye on auction results and coin shows, because the market for rare, high-grade Washington quarters is on the rise, and opportunities for both collecting and profiting are better than ever. In conclusion, the 1977 Washington quarter without a mint mark in very excellent condition is a coin that blends history, beauty, and value in a way that few others can. It is a standout piece in any collection and a coin whose demand continues to grow in today's auction market. If you own one, treasure it. If you're searching for one, keep looking, because when you finally hold this stunning piece of American heritage in your hands, you'll know you have something truly special and valuable.